What is up guys, Cody here, and before this video starts I want to give a big shout out to Justin Whitelock, Rasboinik Usigas, Smash Cants, Thomas Pluzone, and Micah L. Guys, thank you so much for the support and enjoy the video. Alright guys, welcome back to another ACW video. So today we're going to be playing on Gettysburg. This is going to be a 5-part series. We're going to be starting out at McPherson's Ridge. So if you guys are unaware of what this mod is, basically it is a mod for Napoleon Total War. It is a hardcore submod, so I will leave a link in the description if you are interested in joining or getting this mod, as well as the Discord. So, starting off the battle, we're going to be assaulting McPherson's Ridge. We're going to be playing as the Confederacy. And this match is going to be massive. It came to a total of about 19,000 soldiers. And that's just mind-blowing. And taking a look at the map, we're only looking at this half the battle. We still have this other half to go over. So we're actually going to be engaging on both sides. As you can tell, Confederate forces pushing up, and they're going to be trying to assault Union positions. Now this is a skirmish force. These are going to be cavalrymen. They're going to be scouting the area, and they're going to be heavily outnumbered with Confederate forces assaulting their position. Elsewhere on the map, we have a Confederate attack on the northern side of the town, and we're going to be pushing up and trying to engage. As you can tell, artillery already bombarding positions. We sent a salvo off. Oh, fantastic hit there, dropping the men down, about 8 guys. And there's going to be a lot of bloodshed. So we do outnumber Union positions or Union men by about 1,000 guys. So we have 1,000 extra men to work with. And we're going to be setting up our artillery on this hillside up here. And they're going to be unleashing hell. Now, the amount of artillery on this map is mind-boggling. All this salvo. Oh my goodness. Destruction and absolute mayhem. So we are just about in range. Actually, we are in range now of Union positions. So we're going to be commencing the engagement. We got the North Carolina boys and Georgia boys lining up to duke it out. Let's check their point of view. Getting about 4 kills there with that first volley. An unbelievable amount of guys. So my game plan for this match is to try and surround enemy positions and at the same time just bombard them. Just blast them with artillery. They do lack some artillery, as you can tell. They do have 4 units here, which is quite a bit. But to my 8 over here, it pales in comparison. So the assault over here has commenced as well. He's actually going to be shooting canister at my lines, and that is not good. Ooh, that shot going a bit high. Luckily not killing any of my guys. But I'm going to be trying to neutralize this threat with infantry. Rifle fire is much more accurate than actual canisters, so it's looking good for me right now. Artillery is going to be on the run. They do have their sabers out because they have lost all their artillery pieces. And there's only going to be 1 piece left. Now I am going to be assaulting on this right flank. Oh, that's not good. So already losing a unit. We got the 22nd Virginia retreating from the battlefields. And we are kind of in a predicament here. As you can tell, the cav units do have the hillside as well as the fence line. So my guys are not only fighting an uphill battle, but they're not in cover. And that's going to be a huge problem for my guys. So I'm going to eventually try and flank around to hopefully deplete the morale of the enemy. Actually, flanking does deplete morale, which is a cool factor. Very cool factor. Very realistic. Over here, as you can tell, I'm going to be pushing my guys up point blank, and I am going to unleash lead on this poor artillery unit here. Oh, these guys. Oh, it's going to be a firing squad. Come on, boys. Give them hell. Here they go. Uh-oh. May you rest in peace, my friend. Oh, man, yeah. Take that, dude. Oh, what a firing squad. Not a single guy remains. They are all dead. Oh, that is lovely. Anyways, we got another engagement over here on the right flank. But let's skip this nonsense and head to the real battle, where the real men are fighting at. This is unbelievable. The amount of guys in one area is just mind-boggling. So going to be holding up the lines. As you can tell, more artillery coming in. We got the general in the background, trying to keep the morale high for the boys, but these guys they're taking a beating right now. They got some pretty thick lines, if I say so myself. We got one line that's maybe about 8 deep, so that's not the best idea, but hey, when you got a lot of reinforcements and a lot of people in one area, there's not much you can do. So my game plan for this battle is to try and, like I said, just bombard them, but also keep reserve lines. If the line is getting a bit thin in one area, I'm going to easily be able to fill that gap and proceed with the engagement. Now I'm going to be continuing my flank attack here on the far right flank. As you can see, you got the Alabama boys pushing up. We got Louisiana as well as Georgia. Good mixture of men here. And all these units are historically accurate. So, these matches, the maps are historically accurate. The troop movements are not, however. And the outcome is also not historically accurate. So I'm going to leave you guys on edge with that. But just take note of that. This is not a completely historical battle. The units here are, but the troop movements are not so much. But we do have the ridge. This is historically accurate over here with the cavalry. But here we go. They're going to be shattering. And they're going to be running for their lives. Now, we got a lot of these cavalrymen losing morale. Only a couple units left. We got the 38th North Carolina. And look at this. Perfect flanking fire. And this one sole cav unit of 214 men stands. They're pretty much the last unit on this right flank. And I'm just waiting for this volley to come in. Maybe it'll be devastating. We'll see. There they go. Yeah, starting to drop those men. Anyways, Union troops are going to be forced back here, and their game plan is to try and take that town hall down the road. So they're going to be grouping up there, knowing that they can't fight me head on. They're going to be forced to retreat. Now, one big issue I'm having is these 5 units here of about 1,000 men are glitched on offense. They're just glitched. They're like, nah, we're not gonna fight today, dude. We're gonna strike. We're gonna protest. We're just gonna chill here by this orchard, eat some apples, and watch the sunrise. So, yeah, or maybe sunset, whatever it is. But anyways, they're just gonna be chilling. Which is a little bit upsetting. I kind of need those guys, but hey, it's whatever. If they're on strike, so be it. We got other men to fight the battle, so that's what's going on over there. As for the center, not too much has changed. As you can tell, this engagement is still ongoing. I got a couple units routing here and there, but it looks like Union troops are doing a little bit better than me at the moment. As you can tell, I have been refilling these lines with men, and here we go. We got another unit, 57th North Carolina. They're going to have a great angle on that artillery. Now, I'm not too sure. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, these bodies are really starting to pile up. These lines are thick, man. They're really thick. It needs to thin those guys out. My opponent's name is Sandman. Fantastic guy. But as you can tell, artillery continuing the bombardment. Now, they cannot canister. They cannot canister just because they got their own men in the way. Yeah, canister to the back of friendlies is probably not the best idea. However, on my side, though very out of range of canister, these guys have a great shot at enemy positions. Elevation is crucial on this map. So my guys are going to be continuing to push on in, but this right side is really starting to struggle here. As you can tell, morale is suffering big time. And that's just due to the fact that I have more men engaging thinner lines. But however, he does have 2 generals here. And generals are going to be crucial during this game. They're going to be trying to increase that morale. Let's take a look at some of these units. Got 107th Ohio here. 141 men. As you can tell, really not losing too many guys yet. Morale is struggling. That's just because they're on the end. They're facing the grunt. Oof. Great shot there from the artillery. Now, another thing to consider with this position is the red line is right here. So if these guys do break and they decide to run this direction, there's no chance of them coming back. And he's actually managing to break my guys. Very interesting. My flank is starting to struggle as well, so both sides having a tough time. Are these guys going to break and run right out of the map? We will see. They're going to be regrouping, taking some heavy losses in the process. And there goes the stars, so the general inspiring his men. Looks like a little bit more success in the center, however. We did deplete some units' morale, but like I said, generals right there. He's got a lot of them, a lot of generals. I think he had maybe 8 generals. When you're dealing with this many men, it makes sense to have that many guys as generals. Anyways, back on the other side of the map, I'm going to try and catch this unit off guard here. We got the 3rd Indiana, and I think I'm going to halt these guys and try and shoot these men in the back. They're hauling ass, so these guys are very quick. Holy crap. Oh, they're going to be stopping. That is not good. Let's go ahead and check out this volley coming in. Oh, come on. That was so pathetic, dude. Just killing like 3 guys. Ah. Oh. Okay, there they go. Now they're starting. What the hell, dude? These guys. Damn, they're hauling ass. Holy crap. Give them about 10 energy drinks. They'll be doing the same thing. Jeez, man, that's insanely quick.
Our men are running, sir.
Usain Bolt would stand absolutely no chance to that. Jeez. And you got my fat Confederates just eating Twinkies all day. Anyways, they're going to be pushing up to the right flank here. They're going to be assaulting the church. So my game plan for this assault on the church is I'm going to be sending 1 unit around the back, or excuse me, up the town hall. Meanwhile, the rest of my guys are going to be lining up here and engaging. Now, he does have the roads, and he does have a great position when it comes to fence lines. And look at this. All these guys are cavalrymen. So many cavalrymen. I love these uniforms. They look fantastic. But back to the carnage in the center. Union troops having a tough time now. Having a really tough time. This concentrated artillery support is really putting these guys down. Silly pun. But yeah, they're having a tough time. They're really starting to break now. And this unit, 17th Connecticut, still holding on for dear life. But this reserve method has been working like a charm. You know, just filling that void whenever possible has been helping me out tremendously. And this artillery is also just been a huge factor this game. Now, coming over here, I do have a plentiful amount of reserves, and these guys are going to be pushed up and are going to be pushing down to the town hall. So pushing through the wood lines, it's going to slow them down a tad bit. But just look at the amount of reinforcements. I mean, this is a lot of guys. So I'm just waiting for that to happen, and not to mention, artillery is going to be on the move. I'm going to be pushing these guys up and putting them on the outskirts of the town. It's going to be like the Battle of Berlin all over again. They're going to be absolutely surrounded. So we're going to fast forward just a little bit here. I want to get in on some of this action up close. But as you can tell, my guys are taking some losses as they do march forward. Now with this mod, if you are running in this game, it will get you tired very quickly. So best bet, even in an emergency scenario, it's always good to run, or just to walk, excuse me. Oh man, it's been a long day. But yeah, walking is pretty much the only thing you can do, otherwise your morale will just go down the drain. So pushing up over here on the right flank, I'm going to be trying to flank around these guys, or at least try and hold this fence line here. I think this is a pretty good location. Now these guys are slightly outnumbered. I am starting to see a lot of reinforcements. Look at this, got the 84th New York. Look, oh, man. These guys look awesome. 14th Brooklyn, excuse me. What a fantastic unit. One of the best looking Union uniforms in the game, in my opinion. Fantastic. We got more reinforcements over here. 149 tail bucktails. Awesome. Man, it's so cool going over these units. So cool. But my assault is still continuing on this right flank. As you can tell, not too many tactics. It is pretty much just a slugfest. Whoever can throw more men at their opponent is probably going to win this game. And that's just because there's nowhere to really flank from. Every side's pretty much protected. And I definitely don't want to charge head-on against those artillery pieces. That is just an absolute suicide mission, so I don't want to do that just yet. But I want to wait for these reinforcements to arrive. But here we go. Flanking force is coming in, as you can tell. Volley fire coming in from the Confederates. Pretty much all angles. And these guys are going to be getting shot up pretty heavily in the process as they do try and close this gap on this town hall. We do have, I believe, maybe 2 units already inside the town hall. They are hidden though due to fog of war. Let's go ahead and check out this volley. Oh, you poor cavalrymen. Oh, you poor Oh, they're crouching. Oh my goodness, what a volley. Yeah, they stand no chance. They are going to be breaking very soon. Look at that blood. Just like that, their flank is crumbling, their general is routing from the battlefield, and this flank is getting absolutely annihilated. Like a chew toy for a dog, just getting destroyed. It's so cool to watch them go down. Hold the groan, suck it up, man. Come on. Wow! Wow! Oh, whew! Damn, dude, they're all at ads. Holy crap. Wow, this is entertaining. Holy crap, dude. Look at that! So stupid. Oh, man. Anyways, Union troops are in the house. They are hidden, but they are shooting. Man, here goes my boys. They're going to be pushing into the town. Center, not looking too great right now. We got a fire in the background. So, interesting thing to note, small arms fire will actually destroy buildings. So, interesting thing to see there. But this right flank is really starting to collapse now. As you can tell, lines are starting to shatter. However, that's going to unveil this artillery, which has been waiting. They're going to be shooting canister right back at my guys. So, even though it looks like a victory for me on this left flank, that is definitely not the case. Not to mention, we got a lot of reserves now pushing up. A lot of reserves now. And the house engagement is about to commence. Going to be sending my guys into this town hall. Slowly but surely, we got 378 men pushing into this town hall. And, little lag there. But yeah, breaking out the windows, they're ready for battle, man. They're ready for battle. I'm going to start shooting my guys as they do enter. And here they go. Let's see if these guys get inside. Oh. What are you guys doing down there? Okay, a little glitched. I don't know how historically accurate that this is here. Got about 50 men inside each other. That's nice. But slowly and cinematically, they're going to be walking up the stairwell. And this place is really starting to burn now. What are these guys doing, man? Okay, there they go. They're going through the staircase. Nice, nice. Love it. That's how I walk up the stairs all the time. Just like that. Just like that. Any day now. Oh, we got the first couple guys inside. Ooh, knocking him to the ground. Trying to breach through the doorway. I love how there's only like 2. Ooh. Whacked him in the chest. I love how there's just like 2 guys. Oh man, this thing is crumbling down. Oh man. The town hall is crumbling down. We got 98% damage. These guys are about to get obliterated. Oh my goodness. Everyone in that section of the town hall is dead. Just like that. These guys are all gone. So that's very helpful. But we got more Confederates storming in. That unit is down to... They lost 100 men just like that. That is incredible. Anyways, we're going to be committing more guys to the front line now. And things are looking very weary for this Union force. I'm going to be pounding these 2 units here. Oh, great artillery strike there. 153rd Pennsylvania taking some heavy hits with the artillery shot, dropping them down to 132 men. And they're going to be breaking both of them. Unable to withhold or withstand the tremendous firepower from the Confederates. And only 1 unit left for the artillery. But look at that. We have managed to take the town hall. a fierce engagement, but we did manage to win it. And these guys are they're just chilling. What are you doing, man? You should be fighting. Why are you with these guys? What are these guys doing up here? Anyways, I think they're going to be trying to run from the battle. This man is on fire. This man's killing it. Oh, this is actually a pretty cool screenshot. Excuse me for the screenshot. That's pretty cool, though. Okay, anyways, we're going to go ahead and fast forward just a little bit here. The engagement on the right flank is starting to commence, but I will see you guys in just a second.
Our men are running, sir.
Alright, so back to the engagement. We are currently on the left flank, and reinforcements have arrived for the Union troops. As you can tell, I am very much overextending my force here. I did not account for these reinforcements, and there is a lot of them. Oh, great hit there from the artillery. Dropping them about 20 guys, but look at the amount of reinforcements they have. This battle is far from over on this left flank. And on this right flank, the attack is still commencing. Now my game plan for this attack is to try and flank around. What I'm going to be doing is making kind of a spearhead move here. So I'm going to be shifting over a lot of infantry behind this front line, and I'm going to be plowing down and trying to charge in on this right flank, just because my left flank is not looking so great. Line is starting to waver now. 117 men, they're trying their best, but it's just a matter of time. And when artillery makes you fly, oh my gosh, that was a direct hit. Yep, they're gone from the battlefield for good. So that red line of death, that'll do it to you. Anyways, I think I do notice that. I'm going to start kiting back my forces. Just unable to hold that flank, and a great job from Sandman. Just overpowering me. So anyways, on this right flank, engagement still is going on. We got the 2nd Wisconsin of the Iron Brigade trying to fend off quite a bit of Confederate forces here, and they're pretty outnumbered. They're very outnumbered here. So the cavalrymen are pretty much dealt with at this point, and artillery is now in position on the hillside. Let me just show you the sheer number of artillery pieces we have on this battlefield. I mean, we got 4 batteries here. Got another more than 4 batteries here. And then on this far right flank we have another force. I mean, that's easily close to 50 guns. Easily. So that's a lot of artillery, but here we go. The assault is starting. We are going to be pushing up our guys, and you can see the spearhead formation starting to form. So we're going to fast forward just a little bit here, and morale is really starting to waver for this Union line. They see what's coming. They see what's coming. I'm definitely closing the gap. However, they are getting some good kills in the meantime, as I do slowly push my guys up. A lot of these guys are fresh. They're ready for a melee engagement, and I'm just going to be laying down lead in the meantime. Chevrons are being gained.
Our general is under attack.
General, what are you doing, man? You gotta stay safe. Anyways, here we go. The attack is about to commence. Got some pretty healthy units for the most part. A couple of smaller units, and here we go. I am actually going to be running them in. They're going to be sprinting, and as you can tell, already active. Just like that, from fresh to winded. And just the presence of my guys charging is enough to deter this line unit. And it's just going to shock the whole wave of lines. I mean, this line's gonna start getting affected, then the next line. Oh man, we got a building actually crumbling. Wow, did not know those were destructible. Guess they are. That's awesome. So, and just like that, without even no need to charge at all. Just the presence of these guys is making them rout, which is fantastic. However, I'm running into a problem here. They got artillery situated within the town.
Our men are running,
and they can easily load canister and just plow my guys down. So that I am not looking forward to. I need to take them out as quickly as possible. Major General Reynolds is just chilling back here. He's saying hello to my Confederate boys, and I'm going to say hello right back to him. If he can just stay here a bit longer. But I guess he doesn't want to hello back. I don't blame him at all. But yeah, line infantry is starting to form up, as you can tell, starting to use some tactics here and flank around. And I'm concentrating all my firepower of artillery in this region. I want this flank to collapse. And over here, the other story, other side of the story, excuse me. Oh, I'm losing my mind. The opposite is happening over here on this side. Union troops really doing a lot of damage to me. But look at this building. This looks so cool. The sun in the background, the smoke glaring through the smoke. The smoke glaring through the smoke. Nice. The sun glaring through the smoke. But here we go, a melee charge into the general, hoping to kill the man himself. Oh, he's only he's three of these guys. One of these three. Will he be able to make it out? I think this might be him. No, he might actually have been dead. Yeah, he is dead. So we have managed to kill 3 generals so far, which is real nice, and claim a building. So things are looking really promising for us at this point in time. We got the 14th Brooklyn holding this left flank. They have taken a couple losses, but nothing too severe. And this poor unit, these guys are running in slow motion. And one thing I found out about this map is in the town, your guys walk super slow. Like super slow. So it's gonna hurt both me and my opponent. As you can tell, these guys are trying to charge in, but they can't. They're going slower than a walk. These guys are just going to get absolutely slaughtered, especially when they crest this hill and pass this fence line. There they go, but Canister now coming in. I think he just canistered his own guys. Oh, how unfortunate. How unfortunate. More volleys coming in, decimating the 2nd Wisconsin. And they're going to be forced to retreat as well. I really wondered, did he canister his own guy? We're about to find out. Oh, please hit the 2nd Wisconsin, please. Are they gonna fire? Do they know better? I think they know better. These guys are getting plowed down right now. Oh, slaughter. Elsewhere on the map, Union troops are holding the center. And I'm going to be trying to roll up this flank. So slowly but surely trying to overwhelm them with firepower. I have a lot of men over here. A lot of buildings are now burning. And this right flank is in some trouble right now. They're trying to hold on. But guys, we're going to fast forward just a little bit. It's going to be like this for some time. So I will see you guys in just a second. Alright, so pushing up on this right flank now. Things are going to get very heated. It looks like it's going to be a fight for this fence line. We have Union troops and Confederate forces pushing to this fence here. Not to mention a big melee charge over on the right flank. Oh, great point-blank volley there from the Union troops. And here we go. Artillery striking all over the place. Things have just gotten so much more interesting. So I would have to say Union troops do hold the fence line, but I did manage to get the first volleys off, and this left flank is starting to crumble. Union troops having a tough time holding it. We got the 151st Pennsylvania, the 142nd Pennsylvania. They're going to be trying to hold for dear life, but that center is not working out too well. Big melee frenzy over on the right side, though. $19,000 people fighting. Unbelievable. But yeah, this flank is not looking too hot, and the canister on the right flank has done wonders. Even though my artillery is all gone, or excuse me, my infantry is all gone, artillery is still here. Oh no. Lost our general. That is very unfortunate. However, charging him in did deter one unit from charging the rest of my Confederates. And here we go. The big melee engagement begins. Charging in more units, using this road to increase my speed. charging into these boys. Morale is starting to waver, and another reinforcing force to charge into. And at this point, I'm just like, screw it. Let's just see what we can do here. If I charge enough guys over here, I'm sure we can break them. And look at this, my general breaking 3 line units. Unbelievable. And look at this mass rout from the Union troops. These guys have a lot to deal with. 94th New York. Another unit here. 6 Alabama up against the 154th. In the cornfields, they are duking it out. On the right flank, though, Union troops able to repel my attack.
Our men are running, sir.
However, on the left flank, yeah, it has just been a slaughter. So what seemed to be a failure on my left has now turned into a success. And my center right is now starting to struggle. Massive engagement here. Close to about maybe 600 guys trying to fight in this small area. And I'm just gonna try and roll this flank down. We got stray horses running all over the place. The 143rd and wait, what? That's weird. 130 PA Bucktails. Interesting. Maybe a glitch there. Maybe I'm just not educated. Anyways, Union troops really struggling. I've been saying anyways a lot this match. Anyways. So continuing the engagement on this right flank, slowly starting to break these guys down. And my general does fall. Another one of my 8 generals? I have a lot of generals, but I'm maybe charging these guys down, trying to break. Actually, no, that was his general, and he's going to be charging into my guys, sending them flying. And my morale is dropping tremendously. And at this point, I'm like, screw it. You know what? You can have that. I'm just going to bombard the hell out of you with my artillery. So shooting my own guys at this point, pretty much have nothing to lose. I think I'll get more kills if I keep firing in this area. Because this is 1 against 4. I should be able to win that. And that is a lot of artillery pieces engaging them. And over here on this flank, his artillery is actually shattering my units. These guys are walking so slow. It's allowing them to get some really good shots in on my line infantry. I mean, look how slow they're walking. I'm moving them up and they're walking this slow. It's ridiculous. So yeah, that is not looking too good. But I just have way too many guys, and if I win this engagement here, it's pretty much going to be GG. We have a final line of defense here on this side of the map.
The men are fatigued, sir.
Man, I'm losing a lot of generals. Holy crap. But yeah, morale is not looking good for the Union at this point. And though it looks like it's gruesome on the right, my guys will eventually come back and actually deplete the 56. But it really just comes down to the center now. And Union troops still holding on. We got some more lines over here in the center. And these guys are just going to overwhelm them. Just way too much infantry for the Union troops to handle. Especially with this excuse me. Artillery's making me stutter. Oh, good God. But yeah, just too much artillery. They are unable to hold. So guys, I'm going to conclude the match. It's going to prolong for a pretty long time, but as you can tell, Confederates are going to be victorious for this match. They are going to end up breaking the center and eventually breaking this right flank. But yeah, we will head to the end screen to check out how many kills and deaths both sides have. Fantastic match overall though, and I will see you guys right there. Alright, so taking a look at the statistics, I managed to get 6,500 kills. My opponent, Sandman, managed to get 4,300. Taking a look at the unit statistics, 43rd North Carolina, 299 kills. Fantastic job by them. Artillery doing a decent job as well. Their KD was fantastic. pretty much all bunched up in the same category, ranging from the 90s to 70s. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I know this was a long video, but extremely entertaining. But yeah, this is going to be a 5-part series, and I hope to see you guys for the next one. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.